Going on, fellas? It's the commish here, baby commish. Just wanted to rap with y'all for a couple minutes before the start of season 4. Firstly, I just want to shout out Dale, Detroit Lions, on winning his second out of 3 Super Bowls. Like, that's real big. He had a little down start of the season. We thought he might be, on a rebuilding kick. He kicked it right back up in the second half and was able to take it all the way for the title. And shout out to Asfer Green, his kick returner, being the Super Bowl MVP, returning that kick for a touchdown was huge before the halftime. So pick up again the deal. That was a great win. Let's see if you can do it again without your starting QB, without your franchise QB. All right, hold on. I made a couple more notes. Let me get them. All right. So, secondly, I want to shout out Kevin, Leroy, Scott, and Alex, who took over the Cowboys, the Bills, the Chargers, and the Bears. Always good to have new users in the camp. We know y'all will be great additions. Just keep doing your thing. If you need any help with trades, with whatever advice, just holler at us and we will get you straight, get you on the right track. Secondly, got a couple of rule changes this year. We already talked about the trade rule change. So, of course, you can have 2 first round picks, 2 second round picks, 3 third round picks, and for a total number of picks, you can't have more than 12. So that's just, want to kind of streamline the picks. We have some teams, myself included, we've had, 15, 20 picks in any given draft. And it just kind of, helps to hopefully balance out the league a little bit for the new guys. All right. Secondly, 4th down rule. It was a little ambiguous for a little while, so we're just going to streamline it a little bit. So, as a rule, you can't go for 4th down. There are 2 exceptions to this rule. If you are inside the 40-yard line, your opponent's 40-yard line, and you're not up by more than 2 scores, then you can go for it. So, inside the opponent's 40 and you're not up by more than 2 scores, you can go for 4th down. Secondly, if you're down by more than 2 scores, so more than 2 scores is 9 points. If you're down by 9 or more, you can go for 4th down, regardless of where you are on the field. So just be smart with it. We just don't want to see teams just, throwing caution to the wind, going for 4th down all the time. It's kind of easy to pick up 4th down sometimes, so want to make sure that, teams aren't just going for it all the time. All right? So I'll reflect those in the official rules, but that's just to let y'all know. Let's see, next. Trades. Want to make sure you guys are really, really thinking about the trades that you're doing. We've had some real suspect trades recently, trading 1st round picks, 2nd round picks for guys that are past their prime. Just think about it. I wrote down a couple of picks here. The Jets got a left tackle, McKinney, who's an 80 overall rookie. Lions got a left tackle, Lindsey, who's 81 overall. Packers got a quarterback, 82 overall, David. Panthers got Doolittle, a left tackle, who's already at 85 overall. Aftershot's got a corner, Beasley, he's 81 overall. Black Knights got a halfback, Drake, he's 82 overall. Browns got Toomer, 81 overall right in. The Bucks got Walters, an 81 overall corner. Bulls got Henry, 81 overall right in. The Tigers got Green, an 80 overall wide receiver. Just think about these guys. Couldn't they start for your squad right now this year? And think, after a good year, these guys will probably be 90s. So, when you're trading away those 1st round picks, just be real cautious. Think about the potential that you're giving up, not just about the immediate that you're getting in the trade. All right? Let's see, gameplay. So, it's kind of lazy. I've been seeing a little bit of laziness on the field. Guys calling cover 3 defense all game long. Guys calling strong power run, 40 times a game. Guys calling 5 wide sets the entire game. Now, I can't say that it's not working. I mean, obviously, if you guys are doing it over and over again, it's probably working. The zones are extremely hard to beat this year in this Madden. They made them kind of overpowered. So I'm not saying don't use zones, but sprinkle in a man every now and then. At least call a different zone. If you're gonna run zones 90% of the game, just don't let it be cover 3 sky all game or cover 3 all game. Mix in some cover 4, some cover 6s, some cover 1 man. There's so many different defenses you can call. Blitzes. Just don't let it be the same play over and over again. I don't want to make it a rule. I've been in a lot of leagues that have been, you can't call the same play more than twice on a drive. That's just kind of common sense to me that people wouldn't do that. But then again, I've seen players call the same play back to back. So, just switch up, add some depth to your playbook, and let's make it a more balanced league. Let's make it a more exciting league so guys just aren't relying on, honestly, if a play can't be stopped, if you know that player knows what play you're about to call and you're still calling it, you're calling it 2-3 times in a row. Honestly, it's a money play. If it can't be stopped like that, it's a money play. And we don't allow those in Tecmo. So just be real selective and pick, add some depth to your playbook. Next, we have the rule violations. You guys have been doing a real good job not overstepping the rules. But, we've had a few situations where guys will go over the 42 cap point for user teams on auto. And, that messes with the other team's defense. The guy had to go on auto because he got busy, he was out of town, whatever. Take it easy on his team. He doesn't want, he could have the number 2 defense in the league and come back and get the number 6 defense because of that one game when you play his team on auto. So let's be, more understanding and 42 points is a pretty good game. So it's not like I'm holding you back. Just don't want to really mess up the other team, mess up their confidence by blowing the team out like crazy, Scheduling. We've been doing a great job. First of all, shout out to everybody in the league. We ran through that last season. Like, I didn't think it was possible to run through a season with 32 players that quickly. But we did it. We had some one-day advances, some 24-hour advances, 36-hour advances. We were balling out. Let's keep that going. Let's do it again this year. But we did have a couple situations where someone would, schedule a game and wouldn't be there at the game time. Stuff comes up, but at least holler at the person you're supposed to play. Let them know you're not going to be able to play right then and that you need to reschedule. If a time is agreed upon and the person's not there, I generally give about 30 to 45 minutes. And if the person doesn't contact you and let you know what's up, then they go on auto. I don't like putting people on auto unless they want to be on auto. So just get better with the scheduling. You call, if you set up a game time, either be there or let the person know well in advance that you can't be there. And if the person hits you up, to schedule a game, you can see on Facebook that the person has read the message. So I say, hey, Jason Jones, what time you trying to play? And it says read by Jason Jones, and he doesn't reply. That kind of is just a little suspect. Like, at least hit the person back, like, I'm not sure right now. Let me hit you back this evening, and I'll let you know for sure. I may be able to play this evening. If not, I'll let you know for sure. We can set up a time for tomorrow. It's not that big. Just take a second out to reply to the message, especially if you already read it. Let me see. I think I erased a couple notes. One of the other big things is I ordered some trophies for the league. So we're going to make them retroactive. Chris and Dill will both get trophies. Also, whoever wins for the next few seasons, we're going to get trophies. Just as something to kind of make, step the league up to the next level. Give you something to show for your good season. So we're going to have some fly little trophies that we're going to get, and those will be shipped out to the Super Bowl winners. Right. So I think that's basically all the notes that I had. Just also want to remind y'all, we got the league Twitter page where we give out, tips, recaps on games that have been played for the week. We got the Tecmo YouTube page. Each team has a separate segment on that page. Shout out to Jess Jones for setting all that up. and Jason for setting up the Twitter. Each team on a YouTube page has their own link. So you can upload plays, and it gives you a separate link, and everybody will be able to go up there and check out your plays. And we're going to try our best to set up that top 10 for the week this season upcoming, set up the top 10 plays for every week. So, but we can only do that if y'all submit your plays in. All right, so make sure you get that in. Techmo Twitter, Techmo YouTube, Group Me, Facebook. I mean, we're all over the place. Just, take advantage of what we got set up. Be a little bit more, involved in the league, and it'll be fun for everybody. So again, shout out to Dill. Shout out for Chris for making the Super Bowl. To the new users, welcome. If you need anything, come to us, the committee. In fact, anybody needs anything. I've seen a couple of guys get real discouraged, by week 7, because then things aren't going well. If you need something from the committee, just holler at us. That's what we're there for, and we'll try to help you, give you some tips to help you get your owner funds up. Maybe you need to switch the coach. That's what we're there for, to kind of talk you into maybe some things that you didn't know. So just, again, keep that in mind. And welcome to season 4, fellas. Need anything, just holler at me.